Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning. Well, hey, good morning, everybody. This is Organic Dairyman, and welcome back to my channel today. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, and it is a beautiful, gorgeous day today. It's feeling a little bit like fall today, a little bit, and well, it is fall, but so it's gonna feel that way. But anyways, guys, hope you're doing great. I'm doing pretty good. We got going here a little sooner this morning because today we're doing that once a year job where we have the barn whitewashed. We have somebody come from over in Minnesota, and they come and whitewash the barn every year. It's something we have to do. So they blow all the dust and all the cobwebs, everything like that. They get that all out. So the guy, he just got here just a little bit ago, and so obviously he takes care of that. We just have to get all the stuff out of the barn that needs to be gotten out of there. But yeah, so we had to get up sooner this morning and get done milking a little bit sooner than what we normally do, so he could do his job, and then he's got to go over and do one of my cousin's barns too. So yeah, so that's one of the things we got going on here today. The other thing is we need to start getting ready for chopping fourth cut hay, and so we got to get the corn head off the chopper and do that stuff. And I need to get that water pump back on the 4240 that I had off. If you don't know, the water pump went out, I think it was the end of August, and I got the water pump fixed. I just got to get it on. So anyway, that's some of the things we got going on around here today, and there's always going to be a lot more stuff, or there's always more stuff that goes on than what I always mention. It's just always extra stuff that happens. So stick around, and we'll see what else goes on here today. Yeah, that's what he's in there doing, blowing out the cobweb and all the dust. So it's pretty dusty in there. He's got to wear a respirator in there because you don't want to breathe in all that crap. But that's the first step that he's doing. The next step that he's going to do is after he gets that done, he'll go there and cover up the pipeline with plastic, and all the drinking cups in there with plastic, and then anything else that needs to be covered up with plastic, and then he'll start whitewashing. He's got a little tank on the back of his thing there, and then a separate deal for a separate pump for pumping out the whitewash. So I'll try to get some footage of that here later on, but I got to work here at the feeding here while I can, because I got to get that water pump back on that 4240. Get that whitewashed in here now. All right. Okay, guys. That was just the AAA mating service guy. He just left. Now the IBA guy showed up, and the whitewashing guy is gone. Got my little spider here. Didn't die, but this is what it looks like in here. It's all done. So, and we just got done too. I was out there opening up a second cut egg bag. Just got that done. So the AAA mating guy, he showed up. I didn't know he was going to show up today because he called yesterday. It was kind of a last minute thing. My brother forgot to tell me about it. But so anyways, yeah. So he came here and got all the cows and everything matched up for the bulls. I do know I have a video in the past somewhere about it. Maybe I'll have to put that down in the description if I remember to do that when I'm editing this video. But yeah. So this is what the barn is. We should open up the doors here, get some air movement in here so the stuff could dry. And we gotta tear down all this plastic, but like I said, that's what he did. So and the drinking cups here, he covers all those up and everything. So anyways, I better get back to my stuff, to the feeding chores, so I could try to get that water pump on the 40 to 40, and then my brother, he's gonna run down to the New Holland dealership and grab some stuff down there that we need. We need some oil filters and stuff like that. So that's kind of what's going on. Okay, everybody, I'm out here by the good old 4240, and so I'm gonna get this job work on this. I got one thing I gotta do here. I gotta take this wood chisel and I gotta get this gasket scraped off here. Then I gotta replace these fan belts. So I gotta take this coupler loose here and do that. So yeah, so I'll be working at this for a little bit. And oh man, my knee hurts from yesterday, my left knee and my leg. I did some working on that silo yesterday. I was up there trying to fix that where the cables come in there for the silo motor, and it was I don't know, I just some working in some weird angles, but I don't know, maybe I'll have to put some ice on it later on or something. It's just kind of stiff and a little bit sore from that. But anyway, this thing is gonna get done today. At least I'm gonna try for it. Okay guys, the moment of truth. I'm gonna start it up here in just a little bit, but yeah, it's all together. So if it's gonna leak out any place, there's a little weep hole on the water pump there in between the bearing and the seal in there that I put in there. So if it's gonna leak, it's gonna leak there. So far it's filled up with antifreeze right now. That's what I better put the cover on so it can build up a little pressure here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it run, warm up, build up a little pressure in there, and see, make sure it's not gonna leak. And the one thing is, whenever you're working on a tractor like this, put the least amount of stuff back together just to get it to run. Just in case you have a leak, it leaks again, that's that much less stuff you gotta take back off. That's one rule that my neighbor guy, he taught me. He was a self-taught mechanic, and you know, I did some work. I worked with him some, And that's what he always told me, just never ever put everything back together and say, oh, I got it, it's gonna work. You know, always put the least amount back together first. So anyways, guys, I'll set you someplace right here and let's start it up, and keep our fingers crossed it's not gonna leak. I mean, if I did everything right, it shouldn't leak. You know, I think I did everything right as far as putting that seal. The only thing that I would be worried about is that seal. It's the only thing. I mean, but I should have done it. I hope I did it right. We'll find out. Hi, girl. Oh boy, that's not a good way to be. Come on, girl, can you breathe? Whew. Whew, that heifer just had her calf. Just had it. What'd you have here? That boy. Whew. She just had a boy. I was just chasing the milk cows out to the pasture. Chasing them out to the pasture, and then I heard her bellowing. I was just finding stuff to do while I'm waiting for the tractor to warm up. And then, like I say, I just heard her bellowing, so she just had it. A-okay. So she'll get her licked off here, and then tonight we'll get her in and feed that calf or his colostrum milk. So I better go back and check on that tractor and see how it's doing. Okay, I've had it running here now for probably, I would say probably pretty close to 20-30 minutes now. Probably 30 minutes. So so far there's no indications of any leaks that I can see anywhere. So the engine's nice and warm. It's not exactly up to the proper operating temperature, but it's close. But if any place it was gonna leak, like I mentioned earlier, there's a weep hole right there and it would be leaking out there. So I think I'll go and finish getting everything mounted back on there, get the hood tightened down and everything, and then we'll be ready to go with this thing. So oh yeah, enough stuff been going on here today. But whew. Yes, I know I'm a slow mechanic, but I'm also a full-time dairy farmer and a part-time everything else. That's why it took me so long. If all I did was mechanical work, I would have had that fixed a long time ago. Okay, that job is done. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. Then, I don't know, there's something goofy going on with the power I don't know, in my house. Maybe it's the power over the whole farm. I don't know. I gotta check it out and see here. But I'm gonna eat something. Cause I'm starving. Oh, hey, good morning, everybody. It is, well, it's another day. It is the first day of October, and it sure feels like it's the first day of October. The wind is blowing out of the north today, and yeah, so I'm just getting ready to get the cows in here, and that's the heifer that calved yesterday. And we just left her in here in the barn just so I should get acquainted, more comfortable with the barn and everything in here. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started to get the cows in here. We're gonna get started milking. And about that last video segment too, about the power, I was talking about the power was acting kind of weird in my house. Well, it wasn't actually in my house. It turns out it was more, we actually had a brownout, and it was kind of more widespread. It was kind of covering a few towns. Actually, I called the power company, and so yeah. Anyways, as soon as I realized what it was, I just shut the main breaker off for my house because I thought I don't want it to burn out, somehow burn out the appliances. So I just did that right away, and then I don't know, about 5 minutes after I did that, the power came back on. So anyways, as far as what we're gonna do here the rest of today is well, I gotta look at something on the TM125. Well, it's actually right out here. It's right out there. There's some antifreeze leak on there I gotta look at. My brother said he tried looking for it, he couldn't find it. So anyways, we're gonna work at that, and we'll see if we get some stuff here ready for the see if we get the chopper switched over for hay. So just kind of things like that we're gonna try to do here today. But it is windy, and we're supposed to get a freeze tonight, I think. So but we'll see how things go. All right, ladies, 1-276. Are you interested in getting milked this morning? Okay guys, we have a slight change of plans here. We're all done milking here, and anyways, when I was milking, my cousin Bill, he called me up, and he has one of his tractors, one of their tractors, it's a John Deere 4040 tractor that they use to cut hay with. They use on their hay bind. Anyways, the hydraulics in there are leaking. And they need, I need some of these things here. So we have some, and I'm gonna go put them in there for them. And because, well, they're a little tricky to get in, and it takes a little bit of patience to get them in. And not everybody always has the patience to put those things in. Well, I don't know. better at it than he is. He just wanted me to do it, so I'm gonna quick run over to his place and go stick those things in, and we're gonna get back home and do some other things here. I think too we might try to actually move some calves around here this afternoon, later this afternoon. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Okay, I'm back from my cousin Bill's. They got his oil leak stopped, at least one of them. He has so I guess, like I mentioned before, it's on a John Deere 4040. He's got 2 SCVs in the back. One of the SCVs has been switched over, so it's Pioneer. The other one is the original John Deere. The original John Deere, I was able to fix that one. I just had to replace that Teflon O-ring thingy and then the rubber O-ring. The other one, it's leaking somewhere in the back behind, so I can't fix that one easily. The whole SCV thing is gonna have to be taken off and it's gonna have to be taken apart. But anyways, that'll be something for another day. Anyways, as I mentioned earlier, this tractor has a antifreeze leak on it, so we're trying to figure out what's wrong with this thing here. So I don't know, it's leaking one of these overhead lines someplace, but it's getting things wet here. So I'm gonna try to find this leak. Yeah, it's wet right there. I can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that there. No, you can see it. So, yep, I'm gonna try to find that leak here quick. Well, so far I'm not seeing any leakage. I tightened that hose clamp up right there, so I'm not for sure if that's where it was leaking. Well, my brother, he said it would always start leaking when the temperature got to a certain temperature on the tractor. So I'm gonna let it warm up here a little bit more and check. I've already had it running for like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes here, so we'll let it run a little bit longer and then we'll see. Maybe I got the leak stopped. I hope I did. Well, I think I found the problem. I hate to say it, but I think it might be the water pump. Notice it's flying out right behind the pulley there, right there. Yep, I think it could be the water pump housing thing there. Oh, what are the odds of that? I just get done fixing another water pump. The water pump on the 40-40, and now the water pump on this thing goes out. What are the odds of that? At least at this point, that's pretty much what I think it is. So they're going to have to take off that water pump. God dang it. It just seems like it's, yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Dang it. We need to put this tractor on the disc bind. We might have to put the 40-40 on the disc bind and cut with, or and haul wagons with something else. Honestly. Okay, we're still gonna try to move those calves. Well, at least for sure tonight we're just gonna try to move the one lot we call the north lot, which their lot extends over there and it goes out back there. And but before we can move them, we need to get the dry cows out of here, because we got to run the calves. We got to get some more equipment set up here, run the calves through there into the dry cow shed, and then we got to run them into the dry cows lot, and then run them to the cows lot and over to the heifers lot, right over in there, way back up there. So because we just got to get some calves moving around, because they're just getting way too big for the lots that they're in. And that one lot that we're going to be moving, some of those heifers are starting to come into heat. So in a little while, we probably won't start breeding them yet for another couple months, but just because of when we want them to calve. But we can start breeding them if we want to. So we better get everything moved around. Oh, and I guess too, you saw my brother, he just was power washing the TM125 there. He was just vacuuming out the cab there a little bit ago. But I guess we decided we're just going to take that. We're going to take that down to the New Holland dealership and have them fix it, because we can't spare that tractor right now because we need it on the disc bind. So that's kind of the deal. All right, calves, come on. Come on, ladies. You guys haven't figured that out by now. There they go. Oop, watch the corner of that bucket. Come on. Well, we had a little breakout. Come on, guys. Because we had a little breakout. There was a hole we forgot to plug, and a few calves got out of it. And they decided they were going to go for a nice run. Come on. You guys aren't going to get away so easy here. Okay, those calves, they ran back out here to their calf pasture. So they're hiding in those trees right there. This time, we're not gonna let them get away. Not gonna get away. Come on, guys. Come on. Hip, hip. Okay, guys, we're all done for the day. Cows are milked, and yeah, we didn't get all the cows moved, obviously, that we wanted to. We just got that one lot moved, and the rest will finish up in the daylight. Obviously it is after midnight, so I'll finish up like probably tomorrow afternoon or something, or in the afternoon, not tomorrow, but afternoon now. So, and we'll get that tractor. I think they're going to come sometime tomorrow and get that TM125, so get their water pump. And then, like I said, there's a little oil leak somewhere down by the hydraulic pump. It's just a slow leak, but they might as well look at it as long as they have it down there. So obviously we can't drive it there because it's got that antifreeze leak. And what else is there? I can't think, but it's been a long day. Oh, what's the other thing? I can't think of it right offhand, but can't think of it. But anyways, we just gotta keep. Oh yeah, we didn't get anything done with obviously the hay head on the cutter, but we'll just keep working at that, and we'll see what we can get done, and hopefully get to the fourth cut hay and go from there. So anyways, I'm tired, guys, and I don't know if it's gonna freeze tonight, but they say it's gonna, but which is fine with me if it freezes. The crops are matured, so it can freeze if it wants to. So have a good night. Take care. Please, guys, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe to my channel. And also check me out on Instagram and Twitter. If you don't know, I do a lot of stories on the Instagram thing. So if you want to see kind of what's going on here, the latest thing that's going on, you're going to have to tune in that because I'm behind in my videos. The editing, just when I'm busy, since I've been very busy, it just, editing sometimes gets put on the back burner. And that's how it goes. But anyways, guys, have a good night. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.